claim to be the creator, but I'm a savior. I take the strange variables of human life and make something out of the crazy quilt that saves hundreds of lives.
Happy Sunday Fun Day. Welcome to another digital release reviews. As always, I gotta warn, mild spoilers for all these reviews. This week, as you can see back there, I am reviewing Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Yep, Aquaman. What can I say? It's a freaking Aquaman film. And sadly, the sequel really doesn't evolve from the first one. The story almost follows the exact same beats. I mean, you know, he has to go to the desert and save his brother, and then they go on an adventure looking for some shit. And sometimes it feels like you're almost watching the same fucking movie. There's nothing new and nothing special in this one. Let me briefly go over the nonsensical fucking story about this. Black Manta is back, and he is being played by the same actor, which I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce his name because I don't want to disrespect the guy, but it is the same actor. And this time around, he has the help of this scientist Stephen Shin, I think that's his name, but it's played by Randall Park, which is a hilarious actor, and he's not funny in this because he does not play a funny guy in this. So it's kind of a waste of hiring a comedic actor to play a normal dude in a fucking movie. But whatever. They find an ancient trident, and this trident belongs to some corrupt king from long ago, from some forgotten 7th kingdom that King Atlan, the first ruler of Atlantis, destroyed and banished this guy. And now he possesses Black Manta, and he begins to steal this metal called orichalcum. And he starts to produce it and polluting the earth to cause global warming. Yeah, that's the story. But basically, Arthur Curry goes and rescues his brother, Patrick Wilson, out of a desert prison, because just like in any Aquaman movie, the last one they had to go to a fucking desert to find something. He has to go to the desert to rescue his brother or break him out of prison, so then they can go on this adventure and save the world together. I will say Patrick Wilson stands out a little bit more than Jason Momoa, obviously, for the obvious reasons. Jason Momoa is not a good actor. He has not evolved his acting range from playing himself, just being himself. That's all he ever is. And he's just Jason Momoa, starring Jason Momoa, playing Jason Momoa. He's not ever a different character. And that's what he is here. He's just being himself. But Patrick Wilson is pulling 50 years old, and this motherfucker got in phenomenal shape for this. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie when I say he is in better shape than Momoa. Momoa has a gut in this. He doesn't even have a six-pack anymore. So kudos to Patrick Wilson for this. And there's some funny parts where he eats roaches, and he even gets the end of credit scene. I don't know if that's a good thing, but he gets it. Good for him, I guess. The whole fucking movie is pretty much eye candy. It's a CGI fuckfest. It's you know, when there's action and there's battles underwater, I'm not gonna lie, it's fun to look at. The visuals are pretty good, as good as they're gonna get in a CGI fuckfest. All the same actors returned from the previous movie. As you see here, we do get Amber Turd in this, and I do kind of think that maybe she was supposed to be killed in this movie, but for some strange reason they left her in it, or they reshot it or something. But it seemed like she was dead, and then she's not. But she has a really small role. She's hardly in it. She hardly even speaks. You see more of her than anything. She's hardly in it, which is a good thing to me, if you ask me. But like I said, everything is eye candy, eye candy, eye candy. I will give director James Wan credit for all the creature designs, all the designs underwater, the CGI. Everything is pretty cool when you're in Atlantis and when you're seeing battles. It almost makes me feel like I'm seeing some kind of 1980s Masters of the Universe, He-Man, or freaking even like old G.I. Joe cartoon where they have these massive battles with good guys versus bad guys and shit. And this is what this makes me feel like when you watch it. there's nothing special about this movie. It's a little too damn long, and not a little bit. It is too damn long. It trails on forever, and just when you think it's over, no, there's not over. There's another third act to it. I thought that was a third act, but no, there's another third act to it, and they have to go fight again and shit. And it almost feels like it never fucking ends. Surprisingly, this movie did turn out to make a lot more money than the other movies that came out this year. It made more money than Shazam, Black Adam, The Flash, and it even made more money than the Marvels. That's very fucking embarrassing for fucking Marvel. There's a plot about a baby. Yeah, I forgot to mention this. Oh my god. But Aquaman and Mira, that's why Mira's here. That's why Amber Turd is here, because apparently they have a baby. They have to rescue the baby and a bunch of other bullshit. Boba Fett is in this. Nicole Kidman. I mean, everyone returns, like I said earlier, except for Willem Dafoe. He's the only one that doesn't fucking return. And I think they say he dies or some bullshit from some kind of disease. Yeah, because the waters are being poisoned. I don't know. There's a bunch of ecological earth shit in this. A lot of hippiness in this. I don't know where James Wan was going with the story. The story's kind of all over the place. It really, really is. What can I say? It's another soulless DC film. And sadly, this is the end of the Snyderverse. This is how they chose to end it. Good riddance, I think. Let's just hope whatever bullshit James Gunn comes up with is better than this. I do not recommend this movie at all. And if you do watch it, I don't know, get really, really fucking stoned before you watch it. I don't know. There's not much in it. I mean, all I can say is the action scenes, the battles, that's the only fun part to look at, because it gives you cool creatures and fight scenes, and they're riding mechanical underwater sharks and a bunch of other bullshit that just seems like something out of an 80s cartoon. That part looks cool, but a lot of the movie is just ass, and I do not recommend this in any way for anyone to watch. It's horrible. It's too long. It's a complete mess. Goodbye, DC Universe forever. Let's just hope James Gunn doesn't fuck you up in the next year or two. That's pretty much it. I don't know. This is probably the shortest review I've done so far, but there's not much to say about this movie. Anyways, all I'm gonna say is just, have a wonderful Sunday. Join us Friday nights for the live broadcast at 7:30 p.m. Central. And then I guess we'll see you next week. Peace.